Hey everyone, this is Morgan with Armed Rogue, and today I have a video review of a water filter. And I came to this local spot. This is about 2 miles from my house. It's the perfect place. There's some nice water behind me. Let's take a little deeper look at this water. It's not exactly perfect water over here. However, it is slightly moving water. So, and I have seen, there was just a swan here. Yeah, so that kind of gives me a good indication that this is a good spot. If wildlife is in the water, it's generally a good sign. It's good drinkable water for the wildlife and they're still alive. So last time I was over here, there were ducks. So you just want to find water that looks like it's kind of moving, that it's not stagnant. Obviously sewer water is not going to be good or anything like that. Think about the swan. Bye, swan. I'm not even gonna lie, I'm a little afraid to try it. The worst that can happen is that I will have the craps, or I'll die of dysentery. But alright, so I apologize in advance for the wind, but I'm gonna try to talk loudly. There's no one around, so I'll be able to talk as loud as I want. Alright, so today I'm gonna be doing a review of the Survivor filter. And it's in my favorite color, OD green. The Survivor filter is really great. There's a few things to note about it. One is that you can unscrew it on the bottom, and you can actually physically change the filters out below. And then this is an extra filter down here in the part that you drink out of. So there's a filter inside which you can actually see, which is really nice. With stuff like the life straw and stuff, you can't change the filter and you can't even see the filter. So that's what I really like about this Survivor filter first off, is that you can change the filters. That's extremely useful, especially when it comes to survival. So right here, the top pops off and you drink straight from here. Now there are a couple ways you can use this filter. What's really nice is that it says it screws onto most bottle caps. So let's say I filled this full of water that I wanted to drink from or sanitize from. Well, unfortunately, this is a smaller cap, I guess, because this does not fit. It doesn't screw on. It's supposed to just screw on. So it says it's supposed to fit most standard water bottles or Coke bottles or stuff, but it's not fitting onto this one. However, I could just put it on top, hold it, and drink from it, and it's perfectly fine. As you can see, it's going through. All right, now this is the fun part. We get to actually test this in the water behind me that I just showed you. But I do not waste perfectly good water, so I'm gonna go ahead and chug this. I did just bike 2 miles here, so. Are you impressed? All right, I'm gonna try to get out here as far as I can. I don't think I'm gonna be able to drink directly from it, but the theory is you stick this in and then you blow into it to get some of that, to get basically the filter kind of going, and then so you stick it in, you blow, and then you start sucking the water. However, I can't reach that far. There's a lot of muck right here. I did not bring the appropriate shoes, so all right. So I'm gonna step out a little bit. I'm gonna get some water. All right, so I got some water. As you can see, the water doesn't look terrible, but really it's not about the look of the water when you're thinking about, again, I'm sorry about this wind, but it's really not about the look of the water when you're talking about bacteria and stuff like that. I mean, there's a bunch of bacteria in here that I can't even see that could harm me. So that's why you sanitize it to be drinkable. So we're gonna go over here. So since it doesn't screw on the top, I am just gonna kind of hold it here. So what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna do this. I'm gonna let it soak for just a second, because what I want to do is I want to blow out some of that water and then start drinking it. Okay, so that's what it says to do. do? Is there anything else I could do to stall before I drink this? If this Survivor filter is gonna do what it's gonna do, then I will live. I won't get sick. All right. All right, I did drink it. It doesn't taste bad. It actually tastes fine. It tastes like normal water. You know, I mean, when you talk about drinking water or sanitized water or anything like that, I'm not sure how it's supposed to taste if it's bad, if there's life-killing bacteria in there. But it did what it was supposed to do. The water came out. There's not really much way for me to show you besides doing that. I did drink from it. It doesn't screw on the cap, but that's okay. When it comes to storing this, there is a filter in it, so you have to consider the fact of whether it's going to grow mildew or anything like that. My suggestion would be to keep it like this, to keep it kind of the airflow kind of dry a little bit. And with this, I would may even suggest, ooh, look at that! Look, I don't know if you can see, but here, where's the camera? There we go. I don't know if you can see, but there are little particles in there, little dirt. So it caught not only the little bacteria, but it caught kind of the grass and the little gross stuff that you definitely don't want to drink. That's really encouraging. I love that. So even just taking that off, I can shake the water out so that it doesn't stay in there and get mildewy or anything like that. I love that. That is much different than the Life Straw. I cannot do that with the Life Straw. With the Life Straw, I have to just kind of hope that it doesn't get mildewy or gross. So I really like that I can actually shake all the water out. So that's the pre-filter that was inside. That used to be all white. But as you can see, there is a little darkness in there of some of the stuff that it caught. That is really encouraging. All right, y'all. Well, sometimes it can take a little while for nasty water, like if there was any hurtful bacteria or anything like that, to take effect. You know, if I had to run to the bathroom or get sick or anything like that, it would take a little bit. So, but my initial view on the Survivor filter, I love it. I love that you can unscrew it. I love that it has these little extra filters that you put on the inside here. I think that this was really designed for the prepper, for somebody who doesn't want a one-time use thing. With the Life Straw, it kind of is a one-time use thing, because once you have worked through that 2,500 gallons or however much water the Life Straw can filter through, it's pretty much done for. You can't change the filter. But with this, it's pretty much lifetime. Just get some extra filters, throw it in your bug out bag or your everyday carry or whatever. This is great. I love this Survivor filter. I highly recommend getting it. You can get it on Amazon or anywhere else. It's about $30. It is about $10 more than Life Straw, but trust me, that extra $10, totally worth it. And the filters are also pretty inexpensive. Thumbs up for the Survivor filter. Great job, great design, great forethought into this. And so far, so good. Stay safe out there. I'll see you later.
So it's been 10 hours later since I took that drink from the Survivor filter, and I'm good. Haven't been sick, haven't been anything, so as far as I'm concerned, that's a win.